It's a truly Australian story of breaks and beats. Indigenous hip-hop group the Collie Crew performed today in Sydney. The crew are all teenagers and children from remote New South Wales. And just to walk on stage, they've already overcome amazing odds. Sarah Dingle reports.
Why, what's that? Generation 1 thing.
It's about closing the gap.
Why, what gap?
You know, between black fellas and white fellas. It's called disadvantage.
What we gonna do about it?
We're gonna make a change.
If you help me, cousin, I help you. Imagine all the mad things we could do. Coming through, trying to be the best I can.
Of all the arrivals at Sydney Airport, the Collie Crew have had a longer journey than most.
Get up, step up, and as you say, stand
They're
up.
from Collarenebri in remote northwestern New South Wales, an area where the Indigenous unemployment rate is more than 4 times the state average, and the majority of adults don't make it past year 10.
Stand up, put your hand up, break the chain. We'll be part of a new generation for change.
They're awesome, they're vibrant little, tough little cookies, they're great.
Gotta build this bridge, gotta be realistic. And this generation won't be a statistic.
They are role models.
If you guys are having fun, then we're having fun.
Come change the game.
The oldest member of the Collie Crew is 17 and the youngest is just 9. The group's in town to perform at the Yabun Festival, one of the nation's biggest Indigenous music events. It's the culmination of a lot of hard work, which began 2 years ago when the school's Aboriginal education officer decided the best way to get students into reading and writing was through hip-hop.
I'd gone to the principal, Adrian King, and I'd been looking at getting the kids to do rap writing as, around, literacy. And they do like singing.
She convinced the principal to pay for workshops with producer TOBY Finlayson and his partner to create their first track.
You guys are real neat up the back there, you had so much energy with your dancing, it's deadly.
Toby and Matt stayed at my place. I think it was finished, some ungodly hour, about 3 in the morning. And I think I woke the principal up because I just couldn't believe, what the kids had come up with.
Think about the choices that you made, take control of your will.
The group write all their own lyrics.
Write about young people making the right choices.
Wait till it's too late.
Because in our community, a lot of young people drink and smoke and all that.
They develop the content, so it comes from really what they feel and what they consider important.
No hopes, no dreams, keep keeping them down.
And that's sometimes confronting.
She's only 15, she wears a push-up bra. Mucking up at the skate park after dark. Locked up, knocked up, now broken heart.
All the stories that are in their songs are from real personal experience. A remote Indigenous communities, 150, 200 k's from anywhere, really low socio-economic background, pretty bleak sort of history in terms of culture and in terms of community.
They all said that when we were...
It's very important to see they have a way out. And I think in one of the songs, there is a line, you don't have to be what you see at home.
The numbers of the group change because to be in the crew, you have to play by the rules.
First is, attendance. You have to be at school. It's around behaviour, and it's about having a go.
Yeah, I come to school a lot more because it's fun. I come to school. A lot of kids come to school now. A lot of them wants to be into the group.
The attendance of these particular kids has improved against other students by about 80%.
Rob BAITON is the English teacher from Collarenebri Central School. He says writing lyrics has also paid off in the classroom.
How they express themselves in these songs also gives them access to words, vocabulary, sentence structure, other structures within the English language that they then put into practice in not only their own personal work in the classroom, but in exams and other sorts of things.
They're at school. Yeah, they're there. They're engaged. And it is successful for them. and they're enjoying that success.
That success has taken them all the way to the Opera House. After watching their online video clips go viral and winning song competitions, the Collie crew received an invitation to perform at the 2010 Arias.
Just being in front of everyone, didn't know where to look. I just looked like straight, just seeing all the heads and everyone just smiling at you. After we got off the stage, I was so happy. I was like almost in tears. It was the first time in front of a big crowd.
Their confidence levels have just, they've skyrocketed. Like, some of those kids had never seen the ocean, never been on a train, never had an opportunity like that ever in their lives. And I think that that's the kind of thing that you never forget.
Now the Collie crew are once again on stage in Sydney, and despite the clouds at this year's Yarbin Festival, their talent is drawing a crowd.
Sometimes when we record a song and I play it back, it's like I get the jitters, like it sounds unreal.
We need more hope in this way, lads. I used to be real shamed, but ever since I've started on with the songs and everything, I've just been happy.
Getting them thinking, beyond the Barwon River. Opportunities that lay outside of Collaringabrae.
Sarah Dingle reporting.